There seems to be a lot of news dropping when it comes to the gacha sphere in its entirety, so let's try something new. Welcome to the GACHA News Network, where we're here to inform you on the latest happenings of the gacha community. There seems to be a lot going on, and well, who other than me is going to take the initiative and report this news to you in a most fashionable manner, of course. Well, there's a lot to cover, so let's not waste too much time. Let's get into the report. And to start off, we have some big news for you guys when it comes to Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, is the new game by Hoyoverse, the makers of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, are releasing a brand new game that is set to release July 4th. That is this Thursday at the time of recording. And with this new release, they have all types of news for us. When it comes to the launch, they're going to be giving us quite a bit, 100 wishes it seems, along with 80 additional wishes for what they call the Bang Boo. Seems to be another form of wishing content for the game, but 100 wishes towards characters, which is fantastic, which is a fantastic welcome to the game. And rumor has it that there may be more in store once you start playing the game too, so there's a lot to look forward to. And on top of that, they seem to have hinted at a collaboration with Street Fighter. Now, who knows what this could mean, but I have a feeling that this doesn't necessarily mean Street Fighter characters are going to be coming to the game, but more so mechanics. And you know, for those of you guys who do like a good fight within your games, well, this is a good sign. So, rejoice, there may be some good news on the way. The game will be opening up with this brand new limited character, Ellen Joe. So, for those of you guys who are wondering who you have a chance to pull in the beginning, well, there you go. Now, in other news, 1.1 Wuthering Waves has just released, I believe last week now. It's been about a week since it's released now. And what can I say? It's been making waves. Comments within this new update seem to be saying that the story has improved quite a bit since the 1.0 patch, which is great to see. I've played it myself, and I must say that yes, they have improved. But I will say too is that what really makes me love this patch is the new characters that have come out. Jingxi and Shang Li are the two new characters coming this patch, and so far the Jingxi banner is up right now, and I've managed to get myself a copy of her, and she hits hard. She is a great character indeed. According to the Pride Win tier list of this game, she seems to be at top of the tier list too. So if you guys are looking to start this game and get a strong new DPS on your team, then now's the time to join. In terms of the future of Wuthering Waves, there seems to be a lack of clarity when it comes to what's coming in the future, because there seems to be no type of drip marketing that they are dropping, and there was no live stream for this patch either. So it's hard to predict what direction Wuthering Waves is going to go in terms of informing us of future content, but I'm sure they'll let us know soon what is to come. Now on over to Star Rail, of course. The 2.3 patch has been out for about 2 weeks now, and it dropped with the character Firefly, the much anticipated character. For those of you who don't know, a cute anime girl that fights in a large mecha battle suit. What more can you ask for? And also too, along with her, she'd come with the conclusion of the beloved Penacony arc, the story arc of Star Rail that people seem to have enjoyed quite a bit, myself included. And this is the conclusion to that grand arc. Those of you who are waiting to binge through the story, now's the time. You can enjoy the whole thing in one go. And also for the future of Star Rail, it seems that next week the release of the new character Jade also. So there is definitely something to look forward to when it comes to that. Quite a beautiful character she is indeed. Now in other gacha news, it seems to be, for those of you guys who follow gacha quite religiously, there seems to be a pretty popular game over in the East called Musume that is going to finally be making its way over to the global region. Yes. Now this isn't a game that someone like myself is used to seeing or playing, but it seems to have caused a ruckus over there in the East. So they look to gain great success over here. So for those of you guys who kept an eye out for that game Musume, well, worry not. It's coming here. When future news of the release date for Global comes, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Next is the game Nikke. Nikke is having its summer event where it has some very interesting new designs for the new banners that are going to be coming to the game. Yes, Nikke is a game that is known for its risque type of characters, but for those of you cultured people that are into this type of thing, well, worry not. There's going to be some event coming, and there's going to be all kinds of new characters and new skins ready to pull. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I know I will. But last but not least, I did want to touch on the GACHA revenue chart, actually. It seems that the revenue chart for June is out, and it had some pretty interesting revelations within that. It seems that Wuthering Waves managed to clamp onto the number 3 spot in terms of revenue for mobile devices. Now, this was a pretty predictable outcome, I will say. I did call it myself. I did realize that once the Zenless banner drops, then we're going to see quite a bit of difference than what we saw with launch with the GACHA. I will make my call when Zenless banner comes, and we'll see how it goes there. And now that we have revenue from both Zenless and Jinshi within the month of June, well, they did not disappoint, and they managed to claim the number 3 spot. And if you actually look over in the global section by itself, in terms of performance for mobile, it did actually surpass Genshin in terms of global sales. Now, China is a different story, and when you combine these things, well, you know, Genshin does grab the number 2 spot. But this is a very big win, and really dubs Wuthering Waves as a true solid competitor with the giant that is Hoyoverse. And of course, as I said before, for Star Rail, the great anticipated character of Firefly did come. So without a doubt, without challenge, Star Rail was able to grab the number 1 spot. And that was to be predicted, of course, because this was a highly anticipated character. But that is the news in terms of the GACHA revenue chart. Now, that's a lot of the news that I did want to cover today. If you guys feel that there should be other things that covered any type of GACHA games that I didn't mention, that you want to be mentioned here, definitely leave in the comments down below what other games that you want me to cover in the future the GACHA newscast here. And granted, this doesn't have an official name, so we'll work on that. Like the video if you like the content I do give you here. Let me know that I should continue doing this, something like this in the future. Figured I'd try to do something a little new to see how that goes, you know, something fresh. Because there's not a lot of places that kind of give you the GACHA news from all around in one spot. So I want to be that place for you guys. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more content like this. I'll definitely be making more of these in the future. So, down to here, let you know.